Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Paint with Faith, motivation here, starting classes at 1 o'clock. We're going to be teaching some special techniques. We're going to be teaching some cool things that kids can learn. I know a lot of kids are home for spring break. They may be looking for some art things to do. Chevis Davis here with Paint with Faith, motivation. So we'll wait a few minutes for some people to get on. As promised, for spring break, Monday through Friday, we're going to be doing some live Paint with Faith classes that you can watch, that you can learn from, that you can get some different techniques. And so we want parents, senior citizens, and whoever wants to just learn to do some simple painting classes to join in to Paint with Faith live. Chevis Davis here, again, doing Paint with Faith lives for the week of spring break. We're looking to build an audience to see what we can offer during these trying times where people are maybe stuck in the house, not be able to go out, not to be able to create art, and definitely not be able to have your painting classes. So we're going to set up a platform for you all to be able to have some painting sessions with us. The best thing about these classes is they're going to be special techniques and different things that you may not be able to do in our normal painting class, a little bit more in-depth. You can ask questions. We'll show you special techniques. We'll give you even more motivation, but you're going to be getting more from these classes than you would normally get in your normal Paint with Faith setting. Because of the audience, now you can actually ask the questions you want to ask, see what materials we're using, and get more in-depth detail about what Paint with Faith is about and what we can do for you. So we're very, very excited to offer this opportunity for you to do painting classes. If you've done so, bring out your art materials. What we're going to be able to do, you can do it with any media. Any media meaning you can use pencils, you can use crayons, you can use color pencils, you can use markers, oil pastel. The techniques we'll teach through these live Paint with Faith sessions will allow you to just be a little bit more creative and get some more in-depth lessons about how to be an artist if you want to be an artist, or if you just want to be able to doodle and be able to draw. We'll teach you some special techniques. All classes that we'll give will be able to use with different media. So if you don't know who we are Paint with Faith. We're a motivational painting company who is mobile. So we travel from different locations, going from West Palm Beach all the way down to Homestead. We're very excited to be able to travel to you and give you the painting classes you may need. Again, we're a mobile motivational painting company. So we're going to wait maybe about 2-3 more minutes to get some more people on, and we're going to begin our daily at 1 p.m. Painting classes. So if you haven't done so, get your canvas out, get your crayons out, get your markers out, get your color pencils, or any art materials that you want. The steps will still be the same, and you'll be able to get on and learn more about what we do at Paint with Faith. So if you're a homeschooling situation, or if you know someone who's homeschooling at this time right now, share this link, share them, let them know that they can be still getting some art credit. Certified art teacher, was teaching art for 12 years. And so we were able to teach you some art techniques, some art lessons. You're going to get a full scope of what Paint with Faith is about through these live Facebook classes that we're going to be giving. So if you know someone, share it. If you want to support what we're doing, again, we're not able to go out into the community, but we're here to come right to you via Facebook Live. So if you want to support what we're doing, you can look inside the link. You see our Cash App or our PayPal. Support what we're doing here at Paint with Faith. We want to be able to keep going forward with what we're doing and be able to bless the world with faith. That's what our goal and our mission is to paint the world with faith. I see DeMarcus. Appreciate you, DeMarcus, for joining in. Keep supporting us. Share the link. And in about 2 more minutes, again, we're going to get started with the painting. If you have your painting materials, if you have crayons, if you have color pencils, if you have markers, oil pastels, get those things out. Get your kids out. You can sit them around and have a watch party. We're going to show you some special techniques on how to paint. Get the kids involved. If you're homeschooling, this is a perfect opportunity for them to have a break. Normally they'd be going to special areas and going to their special classes. Right now, we're going to give a free paint lesson, step by step. We're going to give you motivation. We're going to get you excited. We're going to give you special techniques, and we're going to be able to do that all through Facebook Live. We're going to be doing this every day for spring break at 1 p.m. So tune in at 1 p.m. If you missed it, you can always jump back on Facebook Live, go to my page, and figure out what we're doing and watch it. Give your kids something to do, at least for 30 minutes to an hour, and they'll have an activity. And we're going to be doing Paint with Faith Live. So If you don't know what Paint with Faith is about, again, we're a motivational painting company, and we're mobile. We travel to different locations, servicing people, senior citizens, kids, after school programs. We come to your house, your church, your school, and we set up with the canvas and easels, and we teach a motivational painting classes. We believe that if you can do our painting classes, what else in your life could you achieve with just some guidance, with just some motivation, and with just some faith in yourself? That's what we're about. We want you to be motivated. We want you to be faithful. We want you to exercise your faith through a means of art. Our motto is your life is a canvas, painted with faith. I see some more people tuning in. Derek Moore, thanks for tuning in. Janine Turner, thanks for tuning in. Bring the kids around. We're gonna do a painting lesson in about 1 minute. We're gonna get started. If you have materials, you don't have to have paint. You don't have to have a canvas. You can use color pencils, markers, crayons, oil pastel, any art material will work. The steps will be the same. Simple lesson. We're going to be doing this every day at 1 p.m. for spring break. Share this with somebody. Yeah, we're about to conduct a virtual class. So if you want to be able to do this, cousin, go ahead, join in with us. Give us some likes. Share this. If there's kids, homeschooling or kids stuck in the house, it's going to be an activity for them to do. And we're going to be doing this all week for the week of spring break. We know the kids are home. We know a lot of adults are home. You guys can do this together as a family. This is a family activity. But we're going to be able to keep you motivated, keep you acclimated to doing art. Again, Paint with Faith, virtual classes. We're going to be doing this on Facebook Live, 1 p.m. every day for the week of spring break. And if you haven't done so, get your materials. I'm going to show you what we're using on today. We're going to start off with these two brushes. We got a big brush and a small brush. I like to use Taklon brushes. All right, you can see that Taklon brushes. It's nice. I like to use the plastic handles. They last longer. If you're going to get some brushes for your kids, if you're going to be able to get some brushes for your students, I don't like to use the wood ones. If you leave the wood ones in the water, they'll swell and this will begin to come off and your brush is ruined. Again, Taklon brushes. I'm going to give you in this class special techniques you would normally would not get in a normal painting class with Paint with Faith. I'm going to give you special techniques. You can be able to ask questions. I'll give you a perfect answer from a professional art teacher, professional artist, and a certified life coach. I got all those things involved. Again, we're taking life coaching, we're taking an artist, we're bringing those two together and marrying those two together, and that's where you get Paint with Faith from. Again, Taklon brushes, we're going to use a big one and a small one. This is a low budget class. You don't have to go spend all your money. If you want to get the best materials, go for it. If you want us to be able to do that, go for it. We're just going to take some napkins to dry our brushes. We got a simple bowl of water. We got a paper plate with some colors on it. We're going to use all of these colors: red, blue, yellow, green, black, and white. The primary colors plus secondary color green. Then black and white, in case you didn't know, are not colors. They are neutral, all right? And those are considered hues. We're going to be using this 8x10 canvas, a small canvas. Again, you can pick these up from Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Even Walmart has paint and brushes. Go ahead, grab those. Again, we're going to be doing this every day for spring break at 1 p.m. Free classes. Share this with people that are homeschooling. Share this with your friends who may be home with the kids. They need an activity. Paint with Faith got your back. We're going to be motivating and we're going to be painting. We're going to bring those two together and get you excited. All right, so if you're ready to get started, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart. We're ready to get started. Take your canvases. Listen, you don't need paint. You don't need brushes. All you need is some art materials. You can get a pencil. You can get paper. You can get color pencil, markers. All those things will work with the steps that we got going on right here. So get ready. Grab your materials. Grab your paper, pencil, canvas, brush. We're about to get started. All right. We're going to start off first with our small brush. Okay, small brush. And we're going to start with the color red. Okay. Small brush and red. Again, we're using Taklon brushes. Plastic handle. You can leave it in water for a little bit and won't swell up and go bad. But we're going to start with that brush. And we're going to do a medium-sized circle right in the middle with the color red. A medium circle with the color red. Just going to go around here. All right. And today we're going to be painting a colorful parrot. All right. Colorful parrot. All right. It's not a perfect circle. We also believe there's no mistakes in art. Just room for opportunity. So there will be no mistakes made on today. Just room for opportunity. You may make a happy accident, but we don't make mistakes in Paint with Faith. We don't make mistakes. We don't take losses. We don't take L's. We only learn lessons, okay? So we're going to get motivated and we're going to paint on today. Next step, we're going to do kind of like a arc right underneath that circle. I'm going to make a small arc right underneath that circle. Again, if you're just tuning in, Coach Powell, what's up? If you're just tuning in, we're doing motivational painting classes for the people that are stuck at home. We're going to be doing free classes for the week of spring break. Get your kids involved. Share this video. They'll have activities throughout the time. All right? So we got the circle. We got this little arc right underneath. Down here, we're going to make a dot. Boop. All right, so we'll have that dot down there. All right, that's going to be our reference dot to help us get through this couple steps of the painting. Okay, again, you're tuning in. We're going to do a spring break Paint with Faith live sessions. Get your kids involved. You can use pencil, you can use paper, markers, color pencils. We're going to give you all those steps. Same steps will apply with any material, all right, any media. So from there, we're going to use this dot as a magnet. All right, we're going to pull down. It's going to pull us to that magnet. Pull right to that dot. Okay. Again, we're doing a parrot on today, live Paint with Faith classes. If you want to support what we're doing, check our Cash App in the notes and send us something to support what we're doing. Anything will help at this time. We're stuck in the house, not able to go out to the community like we normally do. If you know some senior citizens who may be stuck at home, you can send with your mom, your dad, your uncle who may not be able to get out at this time, and we can do a motivational painting class with them. Bring some materials. You can get your materials from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Sam's, Walmart. You know, go ahead, just grab a paint canvas. You could use markers or whatever. All right, again, we're going to use this dot as a reference point. We're going to act like it's a magnet. We're going to try to pull out, but the magnet will pull us back. So we'll curve out. The magnet will pull us back and bring us right back to that dot. All right, again, we're making a parrot, colorful parrot. Simple steps. Get the kids involved, get them active. Share this message. And what we do a motivational painting class. We want you to be excited and motivated through art. And thank you all for joining in. And here we go. We're going to use that dot one more time. We're going to start right here. Okay, and then that dot's going to pull us right to that point again. We'll bring it close. The magnet will pull right to that dot. We're using that dot as a magnet right now. All right, so you can see the bird starting to develop. All right, we're doing a parrot at this time. Now, within the face, we're going to make the letter C. All right, right in the face, we're going to make the letter C coming right around right here. All right. Again, Paint with Faith motivation. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing this every day at 1 p.m. Every day at 1 p.m. live on Facebook. Join in, get your kids involved, get active. Y'all can paint together. You don't need materials. Again, you can use painting materials. You can use color pencils, crayons, whatever you want, markers. Right here, we're going to connect the neck of the bird right here. All right, all these paintings we're doing are stylized. They don't have to be perfect. We believe there's no mistakes in art, just room for opportunity. We believe that if you can do these paintings, what else could you achieve in your life with just some motivation, some guidance, and just some faith in yourself. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to buy houses, if you want to be a real estate agent, if you want to start a business, if you want to learn to dance, sing, or act, listen, put your faith into it. We always start our classes off with, if you believe, you can achieve, and that's a true statement. Whether you're right, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. You got to be able to believe that you can do it and you can achieve any goal with those 3 steps: motivation, guidance, and just some faith or belief in what you and your abilities can do. All right, so we're done with that part right there. It's looking good. Appreciate you guys for joining in. We're going to clean our small brush off at this time. You should have a bowl of water. Again, we're doing a very low budget for the kids who may not have the materials. We're doing a low budget. We got a paper plate. We just got a regular styrofoam bowl. We got some napkins. And any brushes to do at this time, you can probably go to Dollar Tree or Family Dollar and get some brushes just for the technique for this point in time. Again, they may not last that long, but for this assignment of what we're going to be doing throughout this week, it's going to be simple steps. All right, again, we're using Taklon brushes with a plastic handle. They last longer. You can leave them in water for a little bit. They won't destroy. The wood handles will start to corrode and swell, and then your handle will come off. You don't want that. So I'm using Taklon brushes right now. We're going to grab our big brush, and we're going to get some green, and we're going to just paint all around our bird, all right? All around our bird is going to be burnt green. Let's imagine that this bird is in a rainforest somewhere, all right? And rainforest somewhere. For people just joining in, again, we're going to be doing these Paint with Faith spring break classes for the kids that may be stuck at home. We know school is out, but there's some activities they can be doing. They lost last week at school. You want to catch up on some art lessons. Coach Davis, Mr. Davis, Chevis Davis, we got you. We're going to be doing these classes at 1 p.m. every day. Get your kids in front of the laptop, in front of the tablet, get the art materials, and we're going to be painting different things every day for the next week to be able to get you motivated, get you excited, and get you encouraged and creative. I'm a certified life coach as well as certified art teacher and motivational speaker. So we got everything you need right here to get you motivated, get you excited, and to be able to, even a best-selling author if you want to check that out as well. So we're also just going to be painting this. If you support, you like what we're doing, check our Cash App, shoot us something. Check our PayPal, shoot us something. We're doing free classes this week. We want to be able to be a service that provides for the people that needs this service at this time. If your mother, your aunt, whoever, stuck at home, nursing home, assisted living facilities, we got you. We got your back. We want to be able to fill this void that they may be having, to be creative. We're going to fill it up with some painting classes for you to be able to have something to do during that time of need. Art is therapeutic. You can relax, you can feel good, and also when you finish, you can feel accomplished. Again, we're just going to be painting the whole background. This is the rainforest this bird is in. We're doing a very simple painting for today. If you want to go back, we did a landscape last week. Last week, Friday, we did a landscape. You can go back in and check that out. And by the end of these classes, you will have an array of art assignments or paintings that you can do. You can try them in paint, then you can try them in crayon, then you can try them in pastels or whatever media that you want. But we want to just give you the opportunity to have these art lessons while the art teachers may not be in school, but your kids love art and they're missing these opportunities. We got your back. Mr. Davis here, Chevis Davis here, the art entrepreneur, and we're here to give you what you need. So we're filling this whole background with green. All right, you can get your materials, like I said, from Walmart. You can get them from Hobby Lobby, get it from Michael's, Joann's Fabrics. Those are multiple places. Wherever, there should be something nearby with at least some art materials just to get you started, at least for this week, for what we're doing. All right, we looking good, looking good. Again, today we're doing a colorful parrot. Share this with somebody you know. Let them know we're doing painting classes every day at 1 p.m. Get you involved. It's looking good, looking good. We're doing an 8x10 canvas, small canvas today. All right, we got the background done, doing good. You're gonna clean the brushes off. If you know any kids that need this, you know, send this link to them. Share it. We got your back. All right, we're cleaning the big brush off now. All right, we're going back to our small brush. All right, small brush, and we're gonna get the color yellow. Again, simple steps. Paint with Faith Live for anyone who wants to be able to paint with us. We're gonna do a line only on the wing. All right, we're not gonna go completely across the body, and we're gonna make kind of like a band. All right, that's kind of hard to see. See that band right there of yellow? All right, that's what we're gonna do right there. We're just gonna go those two lines. Again, you could do this with paint. You could do it with markers. You could do it with color pencils. Steps are still the same, oil pastel. All right, we're gonna make two lines right there. We're gonna fill in that space all yellow. And what I like to do, again, with different techniques for these classes that you may not get in a normal class, is you wanna paint down in very short strokes so that these strokes look like feathers, all right? I always tell my students that art is an optical illusion and that we want it to look like something that is not, all right? It's just art, it's paint, but we want people to believe that it is what it is when we paint it, all right? So we're doing these very short strokes to make it look like feathers, all right, when you look into it, all right? You can see that kind of texture. That's what we want, all right? Once you've done that, we're gonna clean our brushes off again. We're looking good. Dry that brush off real good. We're gonna go into our blue, all right? Going into blue. Again, Paint with Faith Live, 1 p.m. every day for this week of spring break. We want to get you involved, get you activated, get you motivated through art, Paint with Faith motivation. And again, there's no mistakes in art, only room for opportunity. So we're making some great opportunities here. We're gonna go with this blue at the bottom part of the wing. I'm gonna fill that in. We're gonna even paint over that red. Again, very short strokes to give the illusion. that there are feathers right here. All right, so we want it to look like feathers. Any age can do this. 3-year-olds might struggle. 4-year-olds may do better. 5, 6, 7 and up. We got you. They can do this. Take their time. Give them some patience. Give them some activity. And we're going to mess up that line right here. We're going to go a little bit up into that yellow. Very short strokes just to give the illusion that it's feathers. You see that technique? It's looking nice. All right. Now, when you was in art class, when I was in art school, we weren't allowed to leave any white space. All right. If anybody on here who had art class with me, you know, if you left negative space on your artwork, it'll drop your grade down to like a B or a C. You can't leave negative space. So make sure all those spaces are filled in. All right. Again, Paint with Faith Motivation. We're going to do free classes for this week only. All right. Look at that feathers looking good, looking nice. Again, we want to do very short strokes right here to give it the illusion that it's feathers. All right, we want that to look like feathers. All right, looking good. If you're done and you're happy with that, we're gonna clean our brushes off again. All right, looking good, looking good. Again, Paint with Faith Motivation is about believing you can achieve your goals. We're using art as a means to motivate you. Our motto is your life is a canvas painted with faith. And if you can achieve this painting, all right, just this simple painting, then what else in your life could you achieve with just some motivation, some guidance, some faith in yourself? We believe that you can do it. If you can believe, then you can achieve. You can learn from your mistakes. This is an opportunity to exercise your faith. If you're not an artist, it's going to take a little bit more faith, and that's good. You got to be able to exercise this. You may feel hesitant to take those steps. You may feel scared to take those steps, but you got to be able to take those steps in the right direction. This is a means for you to understand that you have a blank canvas which represents your life. You just got to get to it, go through the process, and through that process you'll be able to achieve your goal, your dreams. Will you think you make mistakes? No, you won't make mistakes. You create new opportunities. You go left, you correct right, and you keep on going straight. All right, small brush again. We're going to red this time, and we're going to fill in this top part of his wing. Again, very short strokes to give the illusion, to give the look, to give the texture of feathers. All right, so we're going to do these very short strokes, kind of doing them at an angle because feathers don't usually go straight down, but we want to give the illusion that there's some nice flowing feathers here. We're going to go a little bit into that yellow. All right, into that yellow band. We don't want it to be too straight. We don't want it to be too perfect because this is, as we did in our last class, organic lines. And you see that we're just going to come right over it. All the lines don't have to be perfectly straight. All right. As you look at a bird, the feathers are not going to be perfectly manicured, but there we go. From that, we're going to go ahead and paint in this neck. All right. That bird is starting to come to life. It's looking good. Again, short strokes to resemble feathers. Let's go ahead and color in our head. Have these strokes, curving back a little bit. That's what we want. Again, Paint with Faith Live for this week of spring break. Get the kids activated. They may want to go outside and play. That's fine. But when they come inside, they have an art lesson that you can do with them. You can walk them through these steps. And they'll be able to have a beautiful painting at the end that they're proud of. The best part is they can try over and over until they perfect it. They don't just have to remember steps. Thank you, Danielle, for joining back again. Again, we're doing Paint with Faith Motivation this week, 1 p.m. Share this link, all right? If you want to support what we're doing, we got our Cash App, we got our PayPal on there. Help us out to be able to keep going forward and doing what we're doing. We're ready. If you need art materials, again, Michael's, Walmart, Joann's Fabrics have all the materials you need. You can also do these steps with color pencils, crayons, oil pastels. Any material will do. The steps will be the same. Just follow along with us. We love to paint. If you have painting materials, you can do it as well. All right. So far we got the head, we got the wing. We're gonna go ahead and do the chest and belly of the bird. All right. So we're just gonna do again short strokes. Short strokes. It's okay if that green get in there. It'll give us some kind of a nice gradient texture. All right. Give us some difference between the chest and the wing, so it doesn't look all the same. We can just overlap that a little bit darker red. I like it. Again, when I paint, I don't like to clean my brush off a lot. That's just a technique that I use. I like all the colors to to mix together. All right. So again, we're just painting this colorful parrot. If you want to know more about us, you can check out paintwithfaith.com. See what we're about, see what we're doing. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at Paint with Faith. And just see some of the stuff we've been doing over the time, who our clients are. If you've got a senior parent that may be home just watching their soaps or watching the news, this is something that they can do. You can do with them. Y'all can do this together. Instead of just sitting in front of the TV all day, you can be creating some beautiful art for your house. All right. I'm thinking about doing an adult class, a little bit more in depth, a little bit more challenging, something that you may put on. But if I get a lot of views from this, a lot of likes, I see old students joining in. What's up? If we do good with this, we'll start building some more classes out for individuals that want to come and paint or have something to do at home while they may be stuck in the house. This is a motivational painting company. We're here to excite you, get you motivated, understanding that there's a correlation between your abilities to create art and your abilities to step out on faith. We're putting those two together. Certified life coach, best-selling author Chevy Davis here, and we want to be able to get you going in these times of needs. Give us some likes, give us some hearts. If you want to support, we got a Cash App and PayPal on there through these trying times. But we're doing pretty good so far. We got the bird. You can start seeing it develop at this point. Again, everybody painting will look different. All right, don't compare your painting to mine, just like you can't compare your life to mine. Everybody's life is different. Everybody painting will be different as well. So your life is a canvas, so you got to be able to paint it with your own faith. You can always go back, make some adjustments. There's no mistakes in art, just room for opportunity. So we're just here to support what you need with Paint with Faith. All right, the bird is coming out good. I like it. Do you like it? Give us some hearts, thumbs up, whatever. We're going to go ahead and clean this brush off. Again, we're using tack line brushes. If you want to look them up online, tack line brushes, a couple places you can get it delivered to your house. All right, you can buy your art materials on Amazon as well. Get the kids active and involved in doing something instead of playing video games, Netflix and all that. We have some activities for you to do for this week. All right, so we got that so far. Let's go on to the next step. We're going to go ahead, stay with our small brush. We're going to give this bird a branch to sit on. All right, branch to sit on. So we're just going to start on this side of the page. I'm going to go right under his body. Doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line. Again, it's a branch. It doesn't have to be too realistic, but we want it to be kind of bumpy. All right, a little bumpy. A branch in the middle of the rainforest. All right, he could be at the zoo. It's up to you. This is your bird. All right, but again, we're just doing these classes for this week, spring break. Get the kids something to do, get them involved. If they love art like I love art, they don't want to just be sitting at home without any kind of art instruction. Let's break this branch off to a smaller branch. All right, let's break it off a little bit to a smaller branch. Looking good, nice. All right. And then we're just gonna put, very simply put some little legs underneath here. All right, some little legs underneath here. We'll just make a little curve to show where his feet are. All right, you see that? That's kind of cute. We like that. All right, just a little curve where his legs could be. We'll do another one. All right, a little curve hanging off, a little curve hanging off. I don't want to go into too much detail. I don't want anybody to be discouraged. If you're a great artist, you got this. If you're still working on it, we'll just begin and go further throughout the week. We'll get a little bit more advanced, a little bit more fun. All right, we got small brush, tack line brushes, and we're using black. This step you really got to be paying attention to and really focus on. All right, so we're gonna start at the top of the face. Okay, actually let's start here. Let's make a line right in the middle. Little short line. Okay, this is gonna represent where our beak will be. All right, so we'll do a little short line. We're gonna come at the top of the head and we're gonna curve down and come back up. All right, so we're gonna start at the top of the head. We're gonna curve down. All right, and then we're gonna create a little V right here. All right, a little V shape. All right, you see that? So that'll be our top beat. From there, we're just gonna come down to the bottom of the neck. All right, and we got our beat. It's looking good. I see some of you guys are liking this. Appreciate you guys joining in. Again, Paint with Faith Motivation. We're doing this for the week of spring break for the kids that have some activities to do. We're painting the colorful parrot on today. Simple painting, nothing too complex. It's something for the kids to understand, something that they can do at home. Again, you can use any art material. You can use paint, you can use color pencils, markers, crayons, and you can do this class along with us. 1 p.m. every day here on Facebook Live. Now, we're only going to paint in, we're going to cover that red right here. All right, and we're only going to paint the bottom beak black. All right, we're only going to paint the bottom beak black. All right, here we go, bottom beak black. Looking good so far. All right, looking good. Now we're going to take the back of the brush. All right, the back of the brush. We're going to dip the back. All right, the back of the brush in black. All right, we're going to just dot the eye. All right, these birds don't have a very big eye, it's a little eye, so we're just going to dot the eye. All right, you see that? If you want to make it a little bit bigger, it's up to you. Well, we're just going to dot that eye in. All right, we're doing a very simple painting. Very stylized, something that the kids can do. 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds can do this. Senior citizens can do this. We don't want to get too complex. We're just going to do simple paintings for this week and get them involved, acclimated. If you like what we're doing, again, show us some support. Cash App, Facebook is right there at the bottom. And support what we're doing. We're getting kind of far. We're almost done with this image. Cleaning our brush off, all right? Small brush, we're staying with the small brush. And we're going to get some white. Small brush and white. And we're going to paint in the top beak. The top beak is kind of like a grayish color, so that's why we didn't fill it in. And we're just going to take the white and let the white mix with the black. And we're just going to paint that beak in, cover that red a little bit, and paint that beak in all white. All right? Paint it in all white. Again, we're going to be doing these classes all week. 1 p.m. Tune in, Facebook Live. Got a professional art teacher, certified life coach, here to give you some lessons and motivation for your week. If you're at home, if you're a teacher, you want to take something back to the class that you can teach your students, if you teach elementary or if you teach people with special ed, we're here to help you out. All right, so we got that beak right there. I might go back in with the red and touch that up. While I have white on my brush, we want to give the illusion that there's some texture on this branch. This is a little bit advanced setting, but I'm going to teach it to you anyway. Again, this class is about special techniques. So we're just going to tap and pull just to give the illusion. Just tap, tap, tap and pull, right? Give us the illusion that this tree has some texture, all right? That's what we want it to look like, some texture. It could be your art word of the day. To make it look like you can go out and reach and touch this branch, and it has a very rough surface. The light is shining on it. We're going to skip the feet, come around. All right, give it some texture to make it look like it's a real branch, not too flat. All right, that's what we want. All right, then we're going to take some of that white, and we'll just go right on the edge of the leg, just right on the edge of the leg. Give it some texture as well. Right on the toes, just to give the illusion that the bird is sitting there with these black feet. All right, again, paint with faith, motivation. We're here for you, we got you. The kids can come from outside, come in the house, do a painting class with us. And we're going to be here all week doing painting classes for you. I'm going to take the back of the brush again. We're going to dip it in white. And we're going to take that dot and just put a highlight right on the eye. All right, didn't show up. Let's try it again. All right, highlight right on the eye. All right, you see that? Oh yeah, that worked out this time. All right, just to give some depth into the eye. Again, you can always make adjustments at the end. I see my beak was kind of high. There's two things I can do. I can go in with the red and raise my face up a little bit so that the beak will match. I could go back in. All right, it's looking good. Paint with Faith Live here. We're doing motivational painting classes. Thank you all for joining in. We're doing this all week at 1 p.m. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing painting classes all week for the week of spring break. Get the kids acclimated. Get the kids motivated. You can take your parents, who may be in an assisted living facility, who may be home, who needs something to do, go get your materials from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's Fabrics, Walmart, and you'll be able to do these painting classes with us all week. We're gonna do it live. Now sometimes we may put, things into the background. I'll just show you an example. I may want to take some red and some green, mix it together, just create some vines in the background, just to give the illusion that this bird is not just in this boring background. Give them something in the background so the painting is not too boring. We could create some dark leaves hanging down. All right, I like to create a line in the middle and then go to the left and then go to the right. Again, we can give that texture of a real leaf. I'll throw some white in there so you can kind of see. So we go a line down the middle, and then we can go left, and then we can go right. Again, we're going to be doing these painting classes all week for the kids, for your senior citizens. If you just want a free art lesson, we got you this week. We can't come to you in person, but we can come to you live on Facebook, and we're going to be able to help you out with your art lessons if you want to do some art on the side. If you want to support us, again, the link is there for Cash App. The link is there for PayPal. In these trying times, you can help support small business owners, support small artists. And we're here for you in case you need us. We want to be able to keep going. We can't come to your house like we said, but we want to be able to be there via Facebook to help you out, help your kids out. Some people like to throw flowers on these as well. We're just going to do a couple dots around. All right. Just to create some vegetation out here in the background so the painting's not too boring. And throw some white right in the middle. This is just being creative and having fun. Again, there's no mistakes in art. Just room for opportunity. We're just going to tap, 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 tap in a circle. Make a little cluster. Tap, tap, tap in a circle. You can experiment with any color. All right, again, this is your painting. We're just here to help, just here to be your guide. We believe you can do this painting, and what else could you achieve in your life with just some motivation, just some guidance, and just some faith in yourself. You can achieve any goal. All right, so we got you right here. Just some examples of what you can do. You could throw some flowers down here as well. Again, you could play with those colors. All right, just giving you an example of what you can do. There's no limit to what you can do. Be creative. There's no mistakes in art. See what you can learn by trying out stuff. Don't be so uptight about it. You can always start over. You always can do another one. All right. So we're looking good. We're about done here now. I'm going to ask the question that I always ask. Yeah, I have Zelle. You can use my phone number if you have my phone number. Or you can use my email, chevisdavis7@gmail.com if you want to do that. Again, we're doing Paint with Faith live here. Motivational painting classes for all ages. Senior citizens, the kids. We're doing simple paintings that your kids can do. All right, simple paintings that your parents or your senior citizen parents can do. If you want to do a family activity, you can grab some canvases from Michael's, you can grab some canvases from Walmart, and you can do these paintings, with the simple steps I'm giving. The best part about this is we're taking motivational speaking, we're taking art, we're bringing those two things together, and we're telling you that you can paint with faith. Your life is a canvas. You can paint it with faith. Listen, I want you to be excited. I want you to be motivated, and I want you to not be fearful in these times, all right? It's time for you to understand that fear is just false evidences appearing real. But with that, you can switch that acronym around. You could also say you can be feeling excited and ready, all right? You can be ready to step out on your faith. This is an example of how you can step out on your faith with a blank canvas. Go and do something that you've never done before. Get out of your fear bubble and do something exciting. Painting is therapeutic. If you feel intense, go ahead and paint. You can get relaxed. This is a motivational painting class. I want you to be motivated with this. I want you to be creative with this. We always say you're more like your creator when you create. So be able to create something with your kids, with your family. We're here to support you. Every day, 1 p.m., we're going to be doing these painting classes with you. Join in, tune in. Share this with people who may be doing homeschooling, who may still be working on assignments. They have an activity for their art class. You got a professional art teacher here, Chevis Davis, and you can be able to send this to them as well. So we're almost done. I'm gonna ask you the last question before we end on the day. What do you need to be a famous artist? All right. What do you need to be a famous artist? I ask this at the end of all my classes. If you ever took my classes, you should know the answer. Just type the answer in. In order to be a famous artist, you need one thing. And what is that? Go ahead and let me know. If you want to be a famous artist, you need this one thing. Type in your answers, and today I'll give you extra credit, and you'll be able to pass this class. Again, Paint with Faith Live. Ms. Atkinson, how you doing? We're doing motivational painting classes here, and she should know, she's an art teacher. What do you need to be a famous artist, all right? What's the one thing you need to be a famous artist? Go ahead, type your answer in. I want to know what you guys think. We're finishing up our class here. Before we finish, I want to make sure we get the answer. This is our final art test. What do you need to be a famous artist? Go ahead and write the answer, and I want to see what answers we get. I want this to be interactive. In order to be a famous artist, you need this one thing. What is that? Type it in for me right now. In order to be a famous artist, you need this one thing. All right, you can always go back, check this out. If you want to support what we're doing, you can hit our Cash App, you can hit our PayPal, support us in these hard times, these rough times, not be able to go out to your house, to your church, to your school, or to your senior living facilities. But we can come to you live through Facebook, and we're going to be able to do some paintings on this week, every day, 1 p.m. You can do it with crayons, you can do it with markers, you can do it with color pencils, you can do it with oil pastels. Give me the answer. There's nobody typing in anything at this time. If you need to be a famous artist, what do you need to be a famous artist? You need one thing before we finish this painting, before we finish this lesson. Somebody let me know, what do you need to be a famous artist? Somebody's got this answer. We got a couple people online right now. Nobody got it? All right, we're going to close the class. Nobody's getting any extra credit on today. In order to be a famous artist, you need one thing, and that's your signature, all right? People got to know your signature to be famous. Think about some of the artists you know, Monet, Degas, Renoir. If they never sign their name, people would never know who they are. And the most famous artist, I think, in the world is Disney. Every time you see Disney Plus, every time you see Disney World, that's his signature. That's how you know who he is. So we're going to sign our work. I'm going to sign it over here on today. Chevis Davis. All right, right here on the end of this bird, 2 dots. And now you got you a famous painting. Thank you all for joining in on today. Again, Paint with Faith Live. We're going to be doing this every day for this week, 1 p.m. Tune in. We did a colorful parrot. Last time we did a beautiful landscape with palm trees. Share this with somebody you know and love. Let them know that we're going to be doing these classes. They can take it to their kids. They can send it, sit down together, do some painting. We're going to close the class out. Again, your life is a canvas. Painted with faith, your words and your encouragement for the day is to be over your fearfulness. Fear stands for false evidences appearing real. We wanted to stand for that you're feeling excited and ready. This new opportunity with this virus is going around, but we want to hush that right now and focus on the good things. The time we get to spend with our family, the time we get to be in the house, the little breaks that we get, the hustle and bustle is now going to be able to cease, slow down, stop, to be able to really focus on what's important. And that's being who you are today and focusing on your new levels of respect for yourselves and individuals around you. I think this virus has brought some peace around the world. It's very exciting because now people have to stop fighting. They have to stop worrying about things that are petty and focus on the real matter at hand, which is being a human being and being careful and loving to the people around us. Thank you all for joining in today. I appreciate you tuning in. If you need to go back and watch the steps, do that. Remember, this is Paint with Faith. Your life is a canvas. Go ahead and paint it with faith.